Gemini, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for early January 2023. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get right down to business as always and start you off with an oracle card here, just so we could dip our toes in the energy and see what's going on for the lovely Geminis. My guides, talk to me. What do we got for my friends here? I hope you're all doing well and fabulous, fantastic. You know the deal. And yeah, we're just going to look at this first card real quick, just to, see what's going on. Then we'll get into the full tarot reading itself. And at the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot, just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean in on, which is always interesting. Let's get it going here. What's up with Gemini, please? Talk to me, my guides. Nice and quick. Thank you. All right, so we do have this hermit-like figure here, this alchemist, and I always like when he shows up at the front end of a reading because it could speak about focus, creation. There's a lot of undertones to this card. Now, before we fully dive into that, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the January subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you could kindly illuminate that like button by tapping it right on its third eye, I'd greatly appreciate it. But into the reading, enough of the promo, have a look at our good friend here. So you see this alchemist, it has the alchemical sign for the sun right on his third eye. So it can speak about illumination, knowledge, all that beautiful stuff. But notice he is focused on his potion, his creation. So a lot of you could be in that mode right now where you're super hyper focused on something, or maybe someone's focused on you, right? You might be under someone's microscope with this, but there might be something you're really yearning to create, wanting to bring forward. I always like to say, since this does remind me of the Hermit, if you're connected to a Virgo, they could be showing up heavily here. Some of you might just be in hermit mode yourself. You might be withdrawing from something or someone for whatever reason, but we're just going to put that Hermit right there. Let's get into tarot. I'm going to get you 3 cards in the upright before we get the intuitive, juicy stuff going. So let's shuffle it up here, see what's going on for the Geminis. And I always say with that first card, it doesn't make or break the reading. It's just a footnote. You know that. What's up with Gemini, please? So, it seems like the last 2 weeks, Gemini, the readings weren't revolving around you as much as other people around you. Last week's reading was they want to talk. The week before that was they're mad. So it seems like your focus might be on those that you're connected to or those around you. A lot of situations involving others has been showing up. So let's see what we have for you this week. We're going to hope for some optimism. Yeah, the cards are jumping. They usually jump like crazy when I do the Gemini readings. It's like, oh, Gemini's here, let's talk. All right, let's get 3. And I love this new deck. I just started using it last week. So we do have the 2 of Wands. This is another card of focus, okay, to me. Now, of course, it has other meanings and themes, but that is a card of focus to me. So it's doubling down this energy we saw right here in front with the Hermit. So let's get 2 more. What do we got for Gemini? Could be distance, travel, stuff like that. Slow, steady progress here with the Knight of Pentacles. Once again, that could be conversation and stuff like that, messages. Let's get 1 more, then we'll really start to piece this together. Isn't that deck cute? Like, it is that classic Rider-Waite style, but the little people got big old eyes. Love this deck. Let's get 1 more here. Yeah, they're being specific on this last card. It's all good. There we go. All right, 8 of Wands. Wow, something might pick up steam like out of nowhere super quick here. And I don't want to get too intuitive just yet, but when we go to a card that is moving out of crawl to one of the fastest cards, this is an energy of breakthrough to me, possibly. So, or big shifts, big changes. Let's go through, I'll give you some of the classical meanings and archetypes, then we'll get into the juicy intuitive stuff. So looking at the elemental mix we have here to start us off, 2 of the cards are wands. That's fire, that's passion, which could be very good. Now, this could represent somebody who's a little temperamental, a little volatile, of course, but it is that passion, drive, and determination. But position number 1 and 2 of Wands. All 2s in tarot could represent choices, decisions, being at a crossroads. So some of you might just be in that mode. This could, yeah, like I was saying earlier, travel, distance, things of that sort. But this is a big card of focus, strategy, and planning to me. So whether this is someone around you, strategizing, planning, wanting to approach you, especially with the reading we saw last week, there's somebody that might want to approach you about something when I see this card. Okay, and of course it can mean other things as well. A lot of you might just be in the future mindset, and in my simplistic style of reading, it could be something that is off in the distance but coming towards you. In the center, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Now, if you're connected to an earth sign, this is simple. This could be your earth sign, right? Doesn't matter male, female, or anything in between. One of the slower moving cards in the deck. Now, yes, all knights represent movement, traction, stuff like that. This is a communicator. This could be a card of messages as well. But this Knight of Pentacles is like moving through molasses. This is somebody taking their sweet old time, moving at a snail's pace. Okay, so hopefully you're not dealing with sticky situations or things that are just not moving to your liking, feeling stuck in the muck a little bit. However, as we move to the back end, we have the Eight of Wands, one of the fastest moving cards in the deck. So a lot of you, there can be a lot of change coming in. I can't wait to clarify these and see what they're about. This is a card of communication, straight up. Yes, action, yes, progress, forward momentum, passion, drive, burn, all that good stuff. But essentially, it could be a communication as well. So when I see the way these energies are laid out, it's like we have somebody in the planning phase, waiting for the right time, and then boom, here we go. It's go time. It's action time. So there could be something that has been in the works for a very long time that could start to take off or break through, or just huge action and change here. Let's dive deeper on all of it, Gemini. Let's jump in and clarify. Okay, let's get a good shuffle here for Gemini, my guides. Talk to me. What do we got? And yes, my friends, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. Let's see what's up with that Two of Wands. And if you're a tarot reader yourself or you're just learning, please feel free to play along. That's why the box is here. If you're feeling any messages that you want to give to Gemini, you could drop it down in the comments. I don't mind at all. You won't be stepping on my toes. All right, Two of Wands time. Why is this Two of Wands here for Gemini, please? Thank you. Three of Swords. Big problem-solving energy here. All right, so this could be somebody that is in like a sticky or a messy situation, and they're trying to figure it out. They're trying to sort it out. Three of Swords is a card of pain. It's something that's hurt. It could be heartbreak and stuff like that. It could even be anxiety as well. So just know that either you or someone you're connected to could be a little more mentally ramped up, a little more anxious, a little more jumpy. But this is giving me the huge problem-solving energy. Like, all right, I need to figure this out. Like, something's got to give, something's got to change. Like, this just isn't working how I want it to work. So I really want to see how the rest of this plays out. The Two of Wands with the Eight of Swords, yeah. I mean, I'm not going to really keep reading into it and pulling messages. That's just the main vibe I'm getting. Could be issues in regards to distance, or somebody you have there's a distance between you and somebody. For a very small portion of you, you could feel that somebody that you are or were very close to, there's a distance growing between you. But let's move over to the Knight of Pentacles. So those are my main messages. We'll talk about it more during the recap, of course, but why is that Knight of Pentacles here? I don't want to pound on the message too much because we still got a little bit of action to look at. Thank you. Five of Cups. Yeah, things are going to be getting better, or are getting better slowly. Okay, we have the Five of Cups in reverse underneath this Knight of Pentacles. You can't rush the process, right? Like, there could be something that you've been healing from or working through for a very long time that's just taken a while for it to process, move its way out. It might feel like it's taken forever. It could be something that's been lingering with you for a very long time, like possibly months, years time frame. But the Five of Cups in reverse is good to me. These are these feelings, this hurt, this pain, this anxiety. In reverse, it's resolving, it's getting better, just slowly, right? So there is this big energy of healing here. A lot of you could be in that mode. I really want to see how the rest of it plays out here, because we do have the problem solving. We have this sticking around, but getting a little bit better. So all is not lost here in this spread. The energetic forecast is looking good. Let's just see how that Eight of Wands goes, because that might be the breakthrough that we're looking for here. For a portion of you, if you are connected to an earth sign, you might feel like they're not taking something as serious as you are as well. I know that's for a very small portion of you, but I do feel like that. Yeah, if you're going through an issue or a situation with an earth sign, you might feel like, all right, I'm going through all this. They seem fine type of energy, or let's just keep moving. I don't want to muddy up the message. Let's see what's going on here. Why is that Eight of Wands? Then we'll do a quick recap before we get into the shadow card. So Why is this Eight of Wands here for Gemini? I feel like this spread is coming through very straightforward. All right, yeah, there is something coming towards you that you did not expect or that you didn't create yourself. Okay, we have the Magician in reverse underneath this Eight of Wands. So whether it's either something you didn't create that's coming your way, or you just did not see coming whatsoever. Because when I see the Magician, if it's not creation, it's a card of control. In reverse, this is an uncontrollable circumstance or an issue that may have been out of your hands, a situation that was out of your hands. Okay, if this is a breakthrough, it's coming one way or another. It's like, all right, it might be fated to have this breakthrough. If we're talking about progress, healing, things getting better, I would say this is a very good thing. Most readers don't like to see the Magician in reverse show up, right? It's not like the best vibe, but intuitively to me, it's just something that is coming your way that you really can't control when and where it happens. There is going to be some sort of unexpected or uncontrollable situation or happenstance, so to speak. I'll pick a better word for that. But I don't necessarily feel like it's bad. Like I've been saying, things have been getting better. Things have been improving. And one day, something's going to happen unexpectedly. And it could be sooner rather than later, that you didn't create, you didn't bring towards you, but it could be for the best. And yeah, this breakthrough energy could be here. And I'm feeling the big energy of fate as well. Okay? And I mean, say what you will about fate. Some people believe in it, some people don't. But there are things that happen to each and every one of us where it's just out of our hands, right? The only thing that we can control is our reaction to it. So let's go through and do a quick recap because we have a lot of stuff going on here, Gemini. In position number one, we have the Two of Wands with the Three of Swords in the upright. Huge problem-solving type of energy. You could be trying to solve something, get down to the nitty-gritty. This isn't working. I need to figure it out. I need to make it better somehow. So whether it is pain, whether it is hurt, or something else, that's just the big vibe I'm picking up here. Could be issues, or you might feel like there's a distance growing between you and somebody else as well. That's another little thing I picked up. Now, moving to the center, we have the Knight of Pentacles with the Five of Cups in reverse. Things are getting better. Might be taking a little longer than you'd like. It's very slow, steady, meticulous. This is big healing type of energy, especially with what we have here in the beginning. But you might be wanting to speed up this process. Like, let's get it going. Let's get it moving. I don't have time for all this. Some of you, if you're connected to an earth sign, you might feel like they're not taking something as seriously as you are, right? That you might be a little more affected. Now, moving to the very back end, this is where we kind of get the twist in the reading because we have like this breakthrough energy of something happening very suddenly. The Eight of Wands with the Magician in reverse, something uncontrollable, something out of your hands, whether it's something that you've recently been through, a situation or an issue. The only thing you can control is how you react to it. I don't feel like you brought this on. Whatever it is, whatever's coming or whatever has happened, I don't feel like you've manifested, created it, or brought it on. Sometimes blank happens, right? I don't want to use the curse word, but things happen, stuff happens. And that's like a vibe I'm picking up here on the back. Please take a screenshot and look into these further. It's a very interesting spread this week. And it could just be someone you're linked to. Let's get this shadow card out here. Let's see what's in the shadows for Gemini. Oh, guides, talk to me. What do we got? So, yeah, this is always a nice little way to end off every reading, a nice little cherry on top of the spread. So what's going on in the shadows? Whether it's been in the shadows for a while, whether it's something new. Love using this Shadowland Tarot deck. Thank you. Okay, yeah, Seven of Swords, the unexpected energy, the hidden energy. Try to do everything like on the level when we have an energy like this, the Seven of Swords, because this could be a card that's a little sneaky, right? This could be Spirit asking you to watch the company you keep. There could be someone around you that's in Seven of Swords mode. Sneaky, that's a card of thievery. Watch your belongings. Watch things that are precious or important to you. But by far, Spirit is asking you to keep everything on the level. Nobody's perfect, right? We all make mistakes. We all do things that we're not proud of from time to time. But Spirit is just telling you to do your best. Try to keep everything as honest, clear-cut as possible. Right? And I'm not making any judgments or anything like that, but the Seven of Swords in the shadows, very hidden, extremely secretive. For some of you, you might need to resolve some sort of deep, dark secret as well. There might be a deep, dark secret that's affecting you that you might need to work through. So, Gemini, that's what I have for you this week, my friends. Don't click away just yet, though. I'm going to give you the details of the January subscriber surprise. For the January subscriber surprise, I'm giving away 2 copies of the beautiful, adorable Smith Tiny Tarot. This is the deck I used in this week's readings. So if you'd like to get your hands on this, it's 2 simple things. As always, my friends, first, you must be subscribed, which I'm sure you already are. And second, let me know down in the comments which one of the cards from this week's readings you thought was most adorable. Which one do you like the best? You'll be entered to win, and at the end of the month, I'll announce the winners in my community tab at random. As always, my friends, much love to you, and I'll see you next time.